Hello, everyone. So, students, I welcome you all. Just wanted to inform you that you all will be on mute in demo class, but in upcoming sessions, you will be able to interact with the mentor freely via unmuting yourself. All right. So, this setting is meant just for the demo class. So, today, whatsoever you have to ask, and we are going to ask from you, you have to just type it in the chat box. All right. So, we are going to communicate via gestures or through chat box today. Am I okay? Am I audible to everyone? Hope it's clear to all of you. All right, good. Christian has started immediately. Very nice. Good to know that. All right. So as you know, that we are in demo of reasoning grade 5 and 6. So I would like to know which one of you is from grade 5 and which one of you from grade 6. So type it in the chat box.
Okay, Christine Dinto is from grade 5. Very nice. Ryan is from grade 6. What about Sanvi? Okay, Sanvi is also from grade 6. Nice.
Great. Good to know that. So are you all aware of reasoning? What is reasoning exactly? Can you please type that in the chat box? According to you, what is reasoning? And I'm pretty sure you all must be aware that Olympiad examinations are a little tougher than the regular examinations. So that's why you have a marvelous mentor over here. So soon you're going to meet to her. I'm waiting for your answers. What is reasoning according to you?
Ryan is saying solving logical problems. Yes, reasoning is the ability to think logically.
Very nice. Good to know that. So just type it in the chat box. Are you all joining for the first time and you have joined us before also? And I'm waiting for Christine's answers till now about what is reasoning. All right, so Jian is joining us for the first time. Great. So I'm pretty sure, Jian, you'll be going to have a very good session today. And what about Sanvi and Christian? All right, so Sanvi has joined us before also, have been following Olympiad success for 3 years. Great.
Yeah,
That's
very good.
pretty good. All right, welcome, Manash. So, Omega Ma'am, can we have a chat links in the chat box?
Sure.
So, parallelly, I want to tell you flow of the session. So Megha ma'am will be going to share a few chat links with you, okay, related to your course. Then you'll be going to meet your mentor. After that, you'll be going to have a short informative PPT wherein you'll get to know about your course in detail. Then you'll be going to have a look on the dashboard wherein you'll get to know that how you can have access of your material. Hope I'm clear to everyone. Great. Yes, Megha ma'am.
I guess chat links is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. So kids, as you can see, the first link is all about the syllabus link. So if you are in grade 5, you have to click on this particular link, or if you're in grade 6, then you have to click on this particular link to know more about your syllabus. Payment can be made by this using this, by clicking on this particular link. So if you're not enrolling for this batch now, just clicking on this particular link and you just enroll for this batch quickly. You can share your feedback by just clicking on this particular link. All the batch detail is shared by just clicking on this particular link. In case you have the further queries, you can email us at the support@olympiadsuccess.com or drop us a WhatsApp on these two particular numbers. If you find any internet glitch while having this video demo, we are going live on Facebook. By just clicking on this particular link, this video is available on the Facebook itself. So this is all about chat links. So hope I'm clear to everyone. Show thumbs up if I'm clear to everyone. Great. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
So Manish, thank you so much, ma'am. So Manish, you need to turn your camera on because you will be on mute today, chat box, and you have to show your gestures. So for student to sit with cameras off in our classes, all right? So now nothing more, but yes, I am going to meet your mentor. She's already here with us. She's a wonderful mentor. She's having conceptual clarity, and her classes are very engaging and interesting because she explained concepts students very deeply. So your Chandni ma'am is here with us. All over to you, Chandni ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. So, hi students. My name is Chandni, and let's have a quick, introduction about myself first of all. So, I have had experience overall for like 5 years for now, and I have taught kids like you, smaller than you, and older than you as well. Okay, and I had been a reasoning teacher also from quite a long now, and today we are going to see a few questions. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm going to share my screen, and all of you will have to see very attentively, and we will discuss. You will have all the liberty to answer. You can write your answers in the chat box. Okay, whichever answer you think would be the option, whichever option, you can just write it in the chat box, and we'll discuss about it. So here you go. I'm sharing my screen. I hope my screen is
Do
visible,
our
ma'am.
presentation first, then you can just go ahead with the screen. Chandni ma'am, yes. But later on, first let us just show their course information
Oh,
PPT.
okay, fine, fine.
Yes. So Mega ma'am, can we have an informative PPT on the screen, please?
Sure.
Welcome, Alina. So Alina, you will be on mute today. Whatsoever you have to ask from us, you have to communicate to us. You have to just type it in the chat box. Am I clear to you? Great.
I believe my screen is visible to each and everyone.
Yes, it is visible, but you need to be a bit loud, ma'am.
Okay. Am I audible right now?
Yes, clearly. Please
All
go
right.
ahead.
Yeah. So I welcome you all on the platform of Olympiad Success. This is a demo interaction program for grade 5 and 6, and the subject is reasoning. So Olympiad Success is the India's largest preparation platform, Olympiad exams. We are the India's first exclusive live classes for the Olympiad preparation, one of its kind, that yearly program that matters. We have 8 courses having mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic maths, and coding. What else we provide? We provide one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grade 2 to grade 12, one-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad, SESMO, SEMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Maths Counts as Common Core Maths Competition, Maths Kangaroo, and PRMO. You can meet the rank holders. These are the kids like you only. For you just what you have to do, you just click on. We have the group session with around 20 students delivered through Zoom by tutors having significant teaching experience. 2 sessions per week, Saturday and Sunday, from 12 p.m. to 1:15 with 5 minutes of breaks. This session includes mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussions on previous year papers. You'll get reading material on practice question available on the dashboard of the Olympiad Success. Students will get free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice topic-wide mock tests for both maths and logical, having 10 to 15% of this question. Syllabus is available on this particular link from particular grades. The fees of the course is rupees 7,140. It is a 32 session course. Payment can be made using by this clicking on the particular link. The fees includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad Success platform for maths and logical reasoning. So what you all require? A laptop or desktop with good internet speed, laptop with desktop with camera, and headphones for the better audio clarity. So preparation of the Olympiad examination is tougher than the regular examination, as Pooja ma'am said, because we require to spend approx 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. So live classes will be started from Saturday, which is 10th of August. In 2023-24, Olympiad Success had students more than 5,000 schools across India and abroad. So this is all about informative PPT. I hope I'm clear to everyone. Show me thumbs up if I'm clear to everyone. Great. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So let me share my screen with you all. All right. So students, what you have to do, you have to just enter this URL olympiadsuccess.com and then you're good to go. Here you have to just enter your user details. Make sure that you fill your correct user details. These are those details with which you will enroll for particular batch. Okay. So after signing in, you will get your personal details on your screen, wherein make sure that you read each and every detail. In case you find any error, you can just rectify it over there and you can click on update button for the updation. After this, you have to just click on live classes for your particular material for your subject. So here you go. You have to select your particular subject along with the topic. And you can see everything is systematically planned for you. So here is a schedule for your reference, wherein you'll get to know in which session you're going to cover a specific topic along with the subtopics. So there are test discussions also. So I'll be going to show you for the same. Yes, so you can see topics are bifurcated in different sessions along with the test discussion days. Okay, so after completion of every chapter, there are tests for you. And in end, there are super classes also for you. So these are the main doubt sessions and a little bit more extra subjective knowledge. So here's a holiday calendar for you that you can plan your days accordingly. So here is a reading material for your reference. Right. So you can see the topic is explained in a detailed way, right? So here is a question answers. So this set is for your practice. So as you can see that each and every PDF is downloadable. So I recommend you to just download your question paper, solve it, and then check your answer case. In this way, you can practice a little bit more in detail. So here are the answer keys. Here's a worksheet. All right, so here will be the more practice worksheet that will be going to show you in level 2. So that's all about dashboard. If anybody is having any doubt related to a dashboard or course details, feel free to drop it in the chat box. We'll be going to answer you each and every query. All right, so Sanvi is asking what are the class days and class timings. So Sanvi, your class days and class timings will be Saturday, Sunday, and timing will be 12 till 1:15 p.m. Hope I'm clear to you. All right. Anybody else is having any other query, or we shall begin with the demo? Show me thumbs up on the screen if you don't have any doubt related to your course. All right, great. So I think we are good to go. They're excited to go ahead with the demo, Chani ma'am. All over to you.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. So I hope all of you have given Olympiad, at least for once you might have given, and you also have seen so many type of questions in that. So I have brought one of the topic from there. Okay, so first of all, tell me one thing. What do you understand from this? What does this mean? Write in the chat box. What does this mean? Okay, it means okay, right? What does this mean when a traffic police shows us this hand? What does this mean? Yeah, it means that you have to stop. Okay, I will talk about it. Sunny will talk about it later. Okay. So all the queries, whatever queries you have, you can, we can sort it out later. Now, so the moment you said that this means a thumbs up and this means that to stop, how did you know that? Because you already know that it's a coding. And the moment you decoded that, it's called decoding, right? I showed you the code. You said it is okay. You said it means stop. That means you decoded the message. So from here, you can get some idea. The topic that I'm going to take here is coding decoding, right? So let me share my screen to you and we'll discuss about the insights of the topic. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. If it is not visible, you can let me know. So as you can see on the screen, reasoning and coding decoding. So first of all, what is reasoning? Some of you said to me that you earlier you answered to Pooja ma'am that if ma'am it means to find out the logic behind something, logic in solving one question. Okay, so there are so many topics in reasoning. One of it is coding decoding, and now I told you, I gave you one example about coding decoding. So coding decoding, when we use in reasoning, we talk about just a minute. Right. So reasoning means observation and imagination, right? When we talk about reasoning, we need to use our observation, what is given in the question, and behind that also there is one imagination which we have to use from our side. You have to utilize your own brain to answer the question. Okay. Now, so how imagination works? Here you can see we have a kiwi given. Here you can see we have a coronavirus given. It's a virus, right? And here we have our flag. How imagination works? From here you can take examples to understand something. That's when you are going to use your imagination. If suppose you're learning something in science, right? And you're not able to understand, your teacher will tell you that have you seen a kiwi? And she will search, you will say yes, ma'am. So she will say that exactly the same way that object looks like. Same way, if you are not able to understand how does a virus look like, so I will say you that how about I'll take a ball and I will put some pins on it. That same way a virus looks like. Okay, here you can see on the top of this virus, all these red things, these are the spike proteins. So you won't understand spike protein, of course. But how about if I make one model and then you can understand? That's what our imagination is. Okay, so many a times the examples are not possible. So, but you have to use your imagination to answer those questions, right? So, encoding decoding, as you must be knowing, encoding decoding, we have all the alphabets. Here you can see A is paired with Z. Why? Why is A paired with Z? Because A is the first letter from the starting and Z is the first letter from the behind, from the right hand side, right? In the alphabets, we have the left side, of course, and the right side, of course, right? So A would be the first letter from the left hand side and Z would be the first letter from the right hand side. So they can be paired together. Okay, these are called reverse equivalents. Same way, B and Y are together, C and X are together, and so on till M and N. But can you remember all of these at a moment? If at some point you're given some question like, okay, the A is coded as Z and randomly H is coded as S, how will you remember? So here we have a mnemonics to remember that. It's written AZ Azad. Boy, so you can remember AZ Azad means A is paired with Z. Same way, BY written, so BOY, BY, B and Y are coded, they are paired together. Same way, CX, so cracks, you might have had cracks. Kids like cracks so much. Those rings. I don't like, I have never had. So yeah. So you see, cracks, C and X comes together. They are paired together. They are reverse equivalent. Remember this word, reverse equivalent. It is called reverse equivalent. They are used in different types of questions. Okay. So same way, D and W is written as DU, E and V, evening, E and V. So these are mnemonics, how to remember that. Because encoding, decoding, or whichever topic of reasoning. There are so, few or the other things that we have to keep in mind. So this way you can remember. For again FU, it is written funny. So FU comes together. G and T, gate. You can remember G and T, they are paired. They are reverse equivalent of each other. Okay. Then H and S, hostel. H and S comes together. They are paired. I hope all of you are able to understand. You see, if you write from A to M once, A to M, because A is the first letter from the starting and M is the last, the last letter of the, starting, 13th letter. We have got 26 letter. If we will divide that in 13, two set of 13 letters. A will be the first one and 13 will be the 13th letter of the first half. And then from there, I will write N here. So N will be the 13th letter of the second half. Again, till here, I will write till Z. Okay. So all of these are your reverse equivalents. Later on in the classes, we'll discuss in more detail about this. Okay. Now moving on to the next. Okay, let me clear it out first of all. Here we have a question. I'm sure all of you can use your brain a little bit if you have come across coding questions earlier. Okay. In a certain code, if mobile is coded as NPCJM, I think it is very much clear from the question itself. How M can be coded as N? Because we know after M we have N letter, MN, right? So what are they doing? They are going one letter forward. We can either go backward or forward. So here we have M that is coded as N. Same way, you can see here MOBILE. M is coded as N because we know after M we have N. That means we have gone to one letter forward. Again from O, one letter forward would be P. That's why it is written over here. B, C, I, J, L, M, E, F. And that's what your coding is. So that same logic will remain here also. What will be the code for laptop? So please try to find out and tell me from the option what will be your answer. I see I've got some answers. Okay. Shanvi has, Alina has given me C, and Shanvi also, I think it's C only, right? So yes, all of you are very correct. Your answer is going to be C. How many of you are not able to understand? You can let me know in the chat box, okay? Just write that I could not understand. I'll explain it again. Although in the classes, we'll see that in more detail. You did not understand, Christine? Okay. So, Christine, what if I say that I am coding A as B, C as D? How A can be coded as B? Why A will be coded as B? Because we know after A we have B, isn't it? After B, we have the next letter C. So there are different rules how we do coding. One of it is going forward. From my letter in the word, I will go forward. Like here you can see mobile is coded as one letter forward. M is coded as N. Okay, you will have to again check whether the rule is remaining same for all the letters. Here you can see O is again coded as P because we know after O we have P in the alphabets. O, P, Q are like that. Okay, again B is coded as C. After B we have C. After I we have J, after L we have M, and after E we have F. So the rule is we are going one letter forward. Not only that, we can go backwards also. Okay, so for this laptop, your answer is going to be option C. Understood all of you? Christine, understood? Show me thumbs up. Yeah, great. Let's go ahead. So that was one question. In the next one, I will again, you again will have to give me answer, and this time I will unmute maybe one of you. You will have to give me answer. Here you can see this is your question number 2. Look at this and tell me the answer. In a certain code, if internet is coded as TENRETINI, okay, then what will be the code for website? First, see how internet is coded and try to find out what and why, how is the rule, what is the rule. Okay, let me write it here. How is internet coded? Internet is coded as TEN. Okay, Zan, I can see you're raising hand. Do you want to explain? Okay. Wait a minute. TENREGNI. Okay. Then I think I'll not be able to unmute you now, but you can surely give the answer in the chat box. Have you? Let me see the chat box. Backward rule. Okay, Sanvi is writing backward rules. Then have you given answer to this question or the last one? I see by Christine, the answer is B, and Sanvi has also given B option. Sanvi also has given option B. Hi, Shireen. Shireen, are you getting the answer? Write that in the chat box. Oh my God. There is a flood of answers. Alina, you're writing the answers many a times. Shireen also has given an option 2. Okay, now, so let's talk about the rule here. All of you have given the answer already, so I think all of you already know the rule, but let me explain it one. Website. We can see here very well that very clearly it's written in the backwards, right? So here also we'll do the same thing. It's a very kiddish question for all of you. Since all of you are very intelligent, I guess so, because you've already had some experience of your Olympiad. So yes, you're writing it backwards. ETIS. Now you see, you don't have to check, you don't have to find your answer totally. Just match your options from here. ETIS. So that means option C and D cancel out already. ETIS, and after that we'll have BT. B. ETIS B. So you can see option 2. When you are giving Olympiads also or any competitive exam, okay, these questions also come in competitive exam. Whenever you are doing these exam, the time matters. So you should also try to cut out the time, cut short the time. Okay. Okay. Chalo, badhiya. Very good. Now we'll move on to the next question. Right. So one more gold question for you. In a certain code, if Kashmir is coded as SAKHRIM, then what will be the code for Pradesh? KASHMIR is written as SAKHRIM. How? You can see very clearly that H is remaining where it was. I can see only two options, only two answers I have got. I want some flood in the chat box. Please bring some flood in the chat. It's already flood in the India in some parts. So H is remaining where it was. The rest or of the three letters are being reversed, and the right side also are being reversed. You can see here they are just flipped. Now I can see the options, the answers are increasing in the chat box. So yes, for Pradesh also we'll do the same thing. Okay. So like I told you, there are many different rules in coding decoding, of which one of it is this one. PRADESH. So the middle letter will remain where it was. D will remain where it was. Okay. And then the remaining of the letters will be flipped. Like ARP will become your first half and the rest will be HSE. This will be your answer. Now you check, where do you have? First of all, I will remove my wrong answers, like the very much out of the box option. Option A also removed out. Then you can match ARPD in both of these. Then HSE, option 2 again. I can see 8 options, 8 answers in the chat box. Very good, awesome. You're doing great. You're doing awesome, all of you. So do you know in coding, decoding, what do we require? Our presence of mind. Even in reasoning, all the topics, we need our presence of mind. Just because all of us are already born with that brain for doing the reasoning. Only we need to know the tricks how to do something or how to do the question. Okay. Another question for you, throwing on the screen. Please check. Yes. In a certain code, if gold is coded as volt, then what will be the code for silver? So we have two very unique and very costly metals here. How gold is coded as WOLT? I think Zen is raising his hand and he is very much curious to give the answer. But Zen, I'm so sorry. I think I'll not be able to unmute you. You just try to write it in the chat box. I can see your answers. I see so many students are there, but only few of you are answering. Rest of you also please answer. Okay, Zen is giving B, 3 times B, C. Shireen, where is your answer? Can't see. Christine, you also are not answering. Rian is also not answering. So many. Vishnu, Yajas. Okay, so let me tell you what is there. Do you remember that reverse equivalent thing? Yes, you must be. What was given there? It was given that we are coding gold as volt. How? G is coded as W. D is coded as W. It was coded as WOLT, right? The reverse equivalent of D is W. Okay, first you do the coding and then you reverse it. Let's do that. So the reverse equivalent of G is what? T, right? T. For O, what is it? L. You can see lion. So L and O are paired. They are reverse equivalent. O, L. Okay. Again, O, L together. So I will write O again and D, W. Gold is coded as volt. So you write it reverse now. WOLT. What is our question? Silver. SILVER. What is the code for S? Like what is the reverse equivalent for S? You can see the reverse equivalent for S is H. H. I, what is it? R. For L, we have O, showed you previously, right? For V, what do we have? For V, we have E, right? For E, we have V. R, I. So this should be your coding. But after that, the rule is that we are reversing this also. Reverse this also. Reverse this. Note that in your notebook and later on when I'll show you the question, no, you give me the answer. Write that and later on when I will go to the question now. You choose your option from there. Okay. Now let's go to the question. This was your question. Give me the answer.
Chandni ma'am, I think Yash is having some doubt. Yeah, just if you can just ask him once.
pages, but his like his message is not coming to me. They're all, I think, they're direct messaging. I cannot see Tejas. Ma'am, can you please tell me what is it?
Yeah, he's writing that I'm not understanding.
Okay, Yajas. Yajas.
Yeah.
Okay, Yajas. Okay, I'll explain it to you again. Yajas, can you please mention the question number? This is the fourth question. If you have, doubt in any other question, please write the question number. I'll explain it to you. Acha. Okay, actually, Yajas, you have joined a little bit late, and we already have seen that in the introduction part. Okay, I'll take you to the introduction once more, like about that fourth number question. Look at here, Yajas. So we have different rules in the coding. The topic that we are seeing today is coding decoding, Yajas. Okay, and in coding decoding, we have different types of rule, of which one is your reverse equivalent. These are reverse equivalent. Remember that reverse means opposite. Okay, equivalent means they are equal. So reverse equivalent. You know that we have 26 letters, and they both, I mean, all those 26 letters can be divided in two parts of 13 letters. 13 letter. Okay, so for that reason, A and Z are paired together. A is the reverse equivalent of Z, and Z is the reverse equivalent of A. But it is not possible for you to remember all of these at the moment. So for that, you have a mnemonic that remember Azad. Just remember Azad. So from there, you can remember that, okay, A and Z comes together. Same way, BY, BOY, so boy. B and Y comes together. Comes together meaning they are reverse equivalent. Okay, CX. So cracks are very, kids are very, some kids are very fond of crack snack. Okay, then DW, DU. D and W are reverse equivalent. EV, evening. Then we have FU, funny. FU, funny, right? Then GT, gate. So you don't even have to remember this. You know what you have to do? Solve as many questions as you can. And the more questions you solve, the more you'll be able to remember it. You don't have to memorize this even. Okay, then hostel, HS, IR, Indian Railways, JQ, Jungle Queen, J and Q. Okay, then KP, Kanpur, LO, Lion, MN, Moon. Okay, not only in reasoning, kids, not only reasoning. Whenever you are learning something and if you want to remember that for longer time, you can make some mnemonics of your own. Either make some song, make some poem or something, just some rhyming maybe. Yajas, did you understand now? Yajas, please write in the chat box. Okay, Shireen, I can see your answer. Yajas, please tell me, did you understand this at least so that I can go to the question now? I'm waiting for your answer. See, for that reason, gold is coded as volt because D and T are reverse equivalent of each other. Sorry, D and W, they are reverse equivalent of each other. Okay. First, we did what? We have written the reverse equivalents. T, O, L, W. And then we have reversed it. And that's why volt. Okay. So we will do the same thing for silver. And for silver, your answer is going to be, like all of you said to me, that would be option which? Option D. So this is going to be your answer. Okay. Yajas, I would require your, okay, fine. Now you're understanding. Good. So let's moving ahead. Next question for you. Next question for you. And this is the very easy one. It is right in front of your eyes, the answer. The question is, if in a certain code, Chrome is coded as HCOREM. So, sorry, one thing you should notice is that the letters are remaining same. There is no changement. The letters that are in the Chrome, same are in the code also. That means there is some shuffling here. Neither we are going backwards, nor we are going forward. There is some shuffling. Okay, you see, CHROME is written as HCOREM. Now it should be visible to you. How many answers? Okay, many answers I can see. So many answers. Alina is writing the answer 3 times. Very good. Zain also has given the answer. Shireen, where is your answer? Yajas, Vishnu not giving answer. Yajas, did you understand? Oh, Sanvi, very good. You are even writing the details. Nice. Shireen also gave the answer. Yajas, Vishnu, write it please. DESIGN. So what are we doing? We are making pairs and then reversing them. So DE will become ED. SI will become IS and this will become NG and that's it. That's it. Just remove your less possible options from here. EDISNG, of course, option A will be your answer. You should also always work in eliminating possibility way. Eliminate your less possible options from here. So yes, you're right. Your answer will be option A. Very correct. Vishnu, I have not seen any of your answers here. Okay. Please write. You have to show some active participation. No, then only you will feel interested. Chalo, next. In a certain code, if equation is coded as this, how? EQUATION. Again, notice one thing. There is no new letter here. There is no new letter. It's just shuffling. Okay, Zan, I can see you are talking. I'm so sorry. I'll give you a chance. In the classes, you will be unmuted. Okay, don't worry. Just write your answers in the chat box. I can totally understand your curiosity. So it is written OQTU. Sanvi, I see you are talking. Please give the answer. So it is just shuffling. Okay, and how? It is the order in which these letters appear in the alphabets, right? You just have to arrange them in increasing order. Okay, Vishnu, you are giving the answer. Very good. Wow. I typed the answer. Yes, I can see your answer, Vishnu. Vishnu has already given his answer. Anyone else? Could you understand? No, Christine, if your answer is from this for this question, sixth one, no, that's not correct, Shireen. Your answer is going to be, okay, Rian, your answer also I can see it's option 2 you're saying. No, that would be option A. Arrange all of these according to their increasing order in the alphabet. A comes first, then E comes, I, and this is called dictionary order. Okay, it's called dictionary order. So you just have to arrange them according to their dictionary order. A, of course, will come first. Remove your less possible options from here. Okay, AIM, AIM. TRX, of course, T comes first before R. Okay, PQRST. That won't be, no, that won't be your option A. Oh my God, it's written A here. It will be D. No, your answer will be D here, not A. Your answer will be D here, not A, all of you. It should be D. Yes, you're right. It's written by mistake. I think you are all of you are assuming this one and you're writing as A, but no, it's D only. It's written, it's mistyped. Okay, it's D. So that was one very. Chalo, let's see another question. So in coding decoding, we have different types, right? We have different types in coding decoding. Till now we did letter to letter coding. Okay. Now we are looking at letter to number coding. We have all the numbers of the letters given to them. Okay. Those are called their number equivalents. A has 1, B has 2, C has 3 and like that. Just a minute. Oh, okay. Let's see from here only. So we have 26 letters. All of these letters are given their number equivalents. A is given 1, B is given 2, C is given 3 and so on. Again, it is going to be a little bit difficult for you to remember all of these, and the trick to remember all of these I will tell you in the classes. I will tell you how to remember that. But for now, let's use the normal way how to tell the answers. Okay. You see, house has been coded as this number. How? If you have some idea, you can tell the answer. I will tell you, of course, how to remember that. Oh, Vishnu is writing all of that. Vishnu, wow, you have come in action. Very good. Okay, Sanvi is already giving the answer. Anyone else? Shireen, where are you? Not answering. Shireen is not answering. And then Rian, Alina, where did you go? Very good, all of you. So yes, house, H-O-U, we are just writing their number equivalents. For H, it is 8. For O, it is 15. Right? For V, 21, 19, and 5 like that. Yes, Anvi, you're raising hand. Okay, let me see in the chat box. Vishnu, okay, all of you are writing your answers. Of course, you see, we have only one exclusive one. We have only one exclusive answer here. So that would be very quickly we can give the answer. We don't have to, see or just wonder what will be your answer. So yes, on option A will be your answer. Very good. Nice. I will tell you, there are many tricks how we can, there are many tricks how you can remember their number equivalent, and that we will discuss in the class. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. On your screen for 2 lakh rupees. Just kidding. So who is taking 2 lakh rupees today? Ring is coded as, again, it is letter to number coding. Okay, but it do not look like simple one. There is some twist in it. What? RING. 7, 14, 90, 9 and 18. 7, 14, 9 and 18. How? G cannot be coded as 18. Why is it written as 18 here? N is written as 9. I is 14. How? That's not possible. What is it? Shireen, what happened? T20. Okay, right. Very good. T20. Yes, you're right. Is the answer by following code is in reverse? Yes, you're right, Vishnu. Your code is in reverse. Ruby, you have to write the number equivalent and then you have to reverse it. Very good. Rian is giving the answer option A. Okay, very nice, Shanvi. Very nice. You are right. So R has 18 and that 18 should be in the end. We know that because it is reverse. And very good, Shanvi, you're actively using that eliminating possibility idea. Yes, your R18 should be at the end. Alena, you're writing your option answers 3 times. So yes, your answer is going to be option 2 here. Okay, so those were just few of your questions. Your coding decoding is like a ocean. Okay, so those were few of your question, I guess. Not guess, but yeah. Many questions that we are going to see in the classes. Okay, so how was it? How was this rapid fire round? Did you like it? All of you? Could you refresh your mind on Saturday afternoon? Oh, write something in the chat box. I want to see. Okay, Vishnu is writing, yes, ma'am, good, amazing. Wow. Sanvi is writing, amazing. Chalo, nice. So that was coding, decoding. In reasoning, we have although many topics. Shireen, I can see some floating, that heart emojis on your screen. Thank you so much. It's, ma'am, Sunday it is not possible for me. Okay, Sanvi will talk about it. Extreme. What is extreme? Yajas? Rihanna also is writing extreme. What is extreme? Extremely hot? Extremely cold? Amazing. Okay. So whatever queries you have, whatever questions you have, you will be contacted. Pooja ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So we are done with the questions.
Yes. So hope students you had a good time in the demo. So I just wanted to know in the chat box, type it in the chat box. How was the demo? Oh, great. Extreme, amazing.
They're already flooding the chat box, ma'am. They're
Yes.
writing extreme and amazing,
Amazing.
and yeah,
Yes.
nice and everything.
Great, good to know that. So what are you waiting for? If you have not enrolled for this batch, you have already chat links with you. So quickly enroll for this batch and you can meet your mentor again in upcoming sessions. All right.
Ma'am, Sanvi is having some questions.
Yes,
like
Sanvi,
she's having some
sure.
queries.
Yeah, Sanvi, type it, beta. Ma'am, we have no other batch because this Sunday not possible. I didn't get your point. Means we are
She's
not
saying
starting
that
this batch
Sunday is
tomorrow.
not possible for her. Saturday is possible.
Every
Sunday
Sundays you are
timing.
talking about. Okay. All right, no problem, Sanvi. So for that, you can just contact, just a moment. Let me give you the number and you can contact our support team. They'll be going to help you out in this. All right. So, yeah, Sanvi, here you go. You can just talk to them. Okay. They'll be going to update you for other batches. All right, Sanvi. You can just save this number and email ID. You can contact them. They'll be going to help you out immediately. All right, great. So, all right, everyone. I am thinking that this is all about it for the demo today. So, we'll be going to meet you soon in the classes. So, all right, everyone. Take care. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. See you.
Bye-bye.